So it's the morning, well, it's not the morning, it's lunchtime the day after. I've just come back we're having lunch. What are you doing, babe?
Well, I'm making the girls lunch because, of course, they're home educated, so they get lunch at home. And look what I've managed recently to sneak into their wrap. So I do chicken, grated carrot, chopped spinach. They haven't got any clue that's spinach. If it's spinach, they wouldn't eat it, with mayonnaise and a bit of pesto.
Bloody hell, that's amazing. Let's get rid of this shameless advertising.
Well, I wish it was bloody advertising.
Yeah, come on, Sainsbury's.
Why don't you pay us, Sainsbury's?
Pay us to put your freaking bags in. We've probably spent about £85,000 on bags for life.
Look at all that. It's a bit of I think I might have had a bit of a nibble off that.
So that's coleslaw?
No, it's not really.
Is it chicken coleslaw?
No, I suppose so if you want it to be. So,
Right there,
look, lots of chicken, spinach, carrot, nice warmed wrap. Yum. Would you like one of these, babe?
Me? Oh my God, I'd love one to keep me on the go.
Okay.
What was I going to say? So
have you been writing down what you've been eating after yesterday?
I have. Well, I wrote down yesterday. I haven't written down today yet because all I've had is a cup of tea and a glass of this stuff, which Nadia was surprised by how low in calories it is.
Oh yeah.
It's 19 calories per 100 ml.
Is it nice though?
Well, it lacks sweetness and it lacks. Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's austere.
So would you recommend it to people
Yes,
looking
I
at it
would.
now?
I would. It's like an recovering alcoholics Baileys.
Oh, it's that one that you were having around Christmas?
It's like an iced coffee without sugar.
Look, I always cut those end bits off as well because you don't want your kids having loads of wheat. Otherwise, if they have cereal for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, pasta for dinner, all they've actually had is wheat.
Very true.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling? Are you feeling slightly smug? Did all of your friends at Loose Women, did they all get annihilated drunk last night? Or was it all quite responsible?
I didn't have a drop. Our lovely boss got into the car with 2 bottles of champagne. It was so funny because Sarah kept saying to me, "Don't be so boring. You can't not drink." We're great friends, me and Sarah. "You can't not drink." And I went, hang on a minute. You don't drink, Sarah.
That's odd, isn't it?
No, but I think it's because she's so used to people saying that she just says it automatically. It's so ingrained in our thinking that if you're not drinking, you're boring, that even the non-drinkers say. So Stacey doesn't drink, Colleen doesn't drink, Syra doesn't drink.
Well, do you need to worry that they all seem to want you to be drinking in order to go out with you?
I think it's just the norm, it's what people say.
Is it? Yeah, well, it was always what was said to me.
I just ate that bread.
I thought I saw something go in your mouth.
Somebody said on one of the comments, Nadia, do you notice how often you pick?
Absent-minded eating.
Thank you, whoever it was that commented that, because you made me think every time I've done it today.
What was I going to say? Doing our research, we were looking at some of the headlines in the papers today. That's an arresting one, isn't it? That we're going to discuss that with the girls later. Not on camera, we're just going to discuss it.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? I had it said to me by a friend, after I came out of rehab, I don't know if I can meet you again without a drink.
It's awful.
I don't know if it's going to be as much fun without you drinking.
I'm so glad he's no longer your friend.
Well, that was another friend who said, I don't know if it's going to be as much fun.
Friend. Hope you watch this and you know who you are.
Friend.
After the poor man had been through rehab and you're one of his closest friends, and that's what you say to him the first time he goes out with you.
Well, easy. She's going to have a fight in a minute. Crikey.
It still makes me cross 15 years later.
Anyway, I think that's where all my paranoia around being fucking boring comes from.
What a terrible thing for somebody to say.
Not just that comment, but generally.
God, who needs enemies with friends like that?
But there is this idea that drink makes you interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
The thing is, I am quite a lot of fun when I drink.
But when we had our lovely guest round the other night, I think I might have said somewhere else, there was that point at which you would have gone merry, but then, without being brutal, it does get a bit repetitive.
Oh no, definitely.
It's only funny if you're drunk.
Yeah, definitely in a dinner situation, but out on an event like that.
Oh yeah,
I'm fun because I'm like,
no, absolutely. Well, I used to be, but I mean, it's that thing of unless everyone else is kind of with you, and also in a weird way, I think a lot of people like big drinkers to drink so that they can feel that they're doing, they're not really drinking. Yeah, can I just say we were a bit shocked? Not that we didn't want you to come back, but when you phoned up and said you were on your way back, our preparations for the evening completely changed.
Well, because I was thinking about it, because the parties at the NTAs afterwards, and there are all the famous faces there. And I'm sure when you see it in the magazines and newspapers and everything, you go, oh my God, that's so glamorous. But it's just like any other party. You're stuck like this, it's sweaty, it's hot, you can't get to the bar to get for a drink. And I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go home.
Do you know
I want to go home. But if I'd been drinking, I would have felt obliged to go.
I was very pleased actually that you said you touched base with Richard Blackwood on my behalf.
I know, because he was there obviously because of Dancing on Ice, and he came over to see Syra, and I went up to him and said, "Oh, my husband's always talking about you. He loved you. He worked with you on your first ever series." And he was really sweet. He remembered it, and he said, "Yeah, it was one of." Look at that.
What is that?
So you haven't got a wrap
I've just noticed that.
because you haven't done a run. The carbs only come after exercise.
You can't bank them before you do a run. Don't you need carbs to run?
You've got carbs. You've got spinach, you've got avocado, you've got carrots. Those are carbs. But the heavy carbs, you don't need till after you've exercised. I'm sorry. I got that from James Haskell. Britain, I think he's a British main team rugby player.
A what?
Main team.
Main team rugby player.
What are they
Do
called?
you mean like an international rugby player?
Yeah, he's one of them. And he
Sounds
said, because
far
I
more-
said to him, the problem is I love carbs. He goes, we all love carbs. Since you've done your exercise, have some carbs. I was like, didn't really want you to say that.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you for making anything. That's lovely.
Okay. Mark, with the real fear that I'm going to be accused of Naga, can you do me a favour?
Yes.
Can you close your computer,
Right.
right? Not be working while you eat, because if you're doing something else while you eat, you're just shoving it down, you don't know your fault. Close your computer.
Got an awful lot of people working at their computers when they eat lunch.
Close it. You can
What do I
take
have to
5 minutes. You've been working since the crack of arse. Just take 5
I was
minutes.
going to say I'll look at my phone, but you're filming with it.
No phone. I just want you to eat
okay.
mindfully.
I'm eating mindfully. She's watching mindfully.
Just enjoy it. Chew every mouthful.
I am.
And I promise you, you'll feel fuller at the end.
There's debris on this table.
I know. We are terrible. Look. And there's a drama class going to be in here
tidied
in
this
half
off.
an hour.
Yeah, we need to get a move on.
Mark's over the moon because it's as bleak as out here.
My hair looks like Noel Edmonds'
I don't know
hair
if it's so
today.
bleak as
It's a curious analogy.
I'll just say, okay, I'll start this again. Mark's very happy because it's really bleak out there.
Try and guess
It's
what she said.
miserably cold, it looks.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog section police are here. Why?
Oh, I'll have to turn the engine off because, strictly speaking, holding my phone whilst the engine's on
God, look,
is
we're going to get arrested now.
I'm going to
Is
get
he
arrested
looking
for
at us?
using my my
He's looking
phone.
at us. He could, if he wanted to, come over now
Yeah.
and do you.
I was listening today to a radio documentary whilst working about if you've been into rehab and you have declared on your life insurance form any form of depression or suffering of anything, it's almost impossible to get life insurance
Isn't
cover.
that just disgusting?
I'd like to make that a public campaign.
Oh, I'm going to see.
I think it's the most outrageous, prejudicial treatment. They don't say it, you just don't get taken to the next level in your application.
That is
Twice,
so wrong.
twice it's happened to me. So when I
What
then
annoys
when
me, you've
when-
been 15 years sober, you're going to be healthier than
well,
most people.
that's the thing that drives me nuts. Is there's loads of people who have given up smoking, or still smoking who can get cover, still drinking who can get cover. But if you've stopped drinking, because I'm guessing they think you're going to go off the rails and kill yourself or something. I don't know. But I'd like to start a campaign. Do you have the same experience? Anyway, we're going to go for a walk in really cold weather. It's
we walk
really
quite
cold.
briskly
I've been
'cause
out.
it's
It's
really
really cold.
I can't meander today, it's too cold.
Who's meandering? You make out like everyone
like to
meanders and you
meander.
like to march.
I do like to walk
I like to
fast.
walk with you. I don't
Can
like
we
to. I don't
walk
like to
together?
walk behind
We
you.
can hold hands, walk together fast. Just
I'm
till we get warm, because my toes are freezing already.
Yeah, I'm not insisting on even holding hands. It's just when you march ahead, it's a very
Yeah,
unpleasant.
but if you hold my hand, I won't march ahead.
What do you mean? What, I'm holding you back like a balloon?
When did balloon come into it?
Well,
How
like
are we
a
suddenly
helium
talking about
balloon.
balloons?
It's like a helium balloon sort of taking off. That's what you're like. You look really odd.
Do I? It's because I've got last night's makeup on because it was too nice. I didn't want to take it off.
Look at your eye.
Don't, Mark. Mark! Don't start that again. I've just got over that.
I have to confess, I've started to notice my eyes doing the same thing.
Let's not think about it. Right, so Toffee and Chi-Chi, do you think it's fair that I give you this dried organic liver when Mark is so hungry? No, you don't think it's fair. Do you think I should give it to Mark, Toffee? Did you see her look at Chi-Chi and go, who wants this? Do you want it, Chi-Chi? Okay. How many steps have you done today? Are you going to have carbohydrates later? What about you, Toffs? Do you think you should have some liver? Or should we give it to Mark? Oh, we should give it to you.
So definite.
Definite to you. Useless. Feeling hungry?
Now?
Did you get jealous? There's only one bit left.
Oh. This is where you normally get out of breath walking up this hill.
Yeah, not out of breath. I think because I've shifted half a stone, I'm not carrying so much.
Yeah, I've only shifted 5 pounds.
Yeah, but we know we've addressed that. How did it go yesterday? Did you write everything down?
Well, there wasn't a lot to write down, but I did write
well,
down.
then let's when we get back, let's have a look at it.
Okay. Cool.
Because if you're not eating enough, then you won't lose weight, and B, you'll pick. Like I did. I hadn't eaten dinner before I got on that flaming boat yesterday, and I ended up eating spring rolls. Is there anything more fattening than a bloody spring roll? Yes, we are set up to do the next little tiny teaser film for the first ever social media drama series. You might have seen our one last week, Wednesday, 9 p.m, a minute or maybe less on Instagram for the next few weeks. And then we don't know what's happening because at some point it will then be a drama series on YouTube.
Well, it's a bit confusing for me because I've got the story arc, but it keeps being chopped up into bits and I can't keep up with it. I can see that you're tired.
I love you.
I can see that you're... Oh, bless you.
I was just looking at you thinking you're so clever.
Oh, crikey. You look a bit tired. Is this a vulnerable
thanks.
moment for you?
I look at you and go, I love you, and you go, you look a bit
tired. No, I didn't mean you look tired.
I'm joking. I do
you
look
just
tired.
said a minute ago,
I
oh
am
my God,
tired.
Mark, maybe you should catch this for the subs because... Is this a vulnerable moment?
No, I meant for the drama.
Oh.
To do the film, the drama, not for the subs.
I thought you were about to eat and binge.
No, I'm talking about now we should do the breakdown for the drama. Because I'm exhausted, not for the subs.
Oh. Sorry.
No, actually, I've overeaten today and I feel a bit sick. And I'm meeting Kay tonight for dinner at somewhere really, really lovely. Because I had eggs for breakfast, I had eggs for lunch, and now I'm all legged out and I feel sick.
Do you feel excellent?
I feel excellent. Just got that slump in the middle of the afternoon with a donut would really
be careful, otherwise you might have an accident.
Nah. Oh, it's so cold.
So what are you doing?
It's properly cold, isn't it, subs? Cup of tea. I am going to make some, wait for this, Mark, you're going to be happy, banana bread. Only trouble is, I've just been looking for the raisins. Has anyone been eating any raisins?
Maybe.
All of the raisins?
Maybe.
Usually I'd put raisins in my banana bread instead of sugar, but Mark's eaten them all. So, oh, that's the girls. Oh, it's the girls.
I made it a while ago.
An igloo of sugar cubes. Oh my God, keep it away from me, I'll eat it.
It's got glue on it. You can't eat it.
Glue and sugar cubes?
Well, yeah, to make it.
Oh my
I
God,
did it
that's
ages
so
ago.
cool.
You had to take it back.
Have a look.
I don't want to keep it. You just had to do it.
It's an igloo of sugar cubes.
That's so cool.
You did an igloo of sugar cubes? Why have I never done an igloo?
Oh,
of
it's
sugar
so
cubes?
much fun. I want to do an igloo of sugar cubes.
I've never done an igloo of sugar cubes.
Why didn't you?
The only thing I hate about us preparing for banana bread is all the fruit flies that we have all the time.
Well, Maddie, did you happen to notice Daddy eating raisins the other night?
No.
Did you eat all the raisins?
No, I don't.
If you had to put a bet on who ate all the raisins in this house, who would you say it was?
Well, Dad.
So now I'm having to make banana bread with chocolate instead.
How's that going to work? That's not diet friendly, is it?
Dark chocolate is. Sorry. Sorry. As I walk towards her, I see her literally go, does your teenager do that? You walk towards them to give him a kiss and she goes,
Yeah.
and I remember when she wouldn't leave my hip.
Oh.
Just carry, used to cook like this with her on my hip.
And then she would just say,
Nah. Anyway.
What are we making? Oh yeah, banana
So I'm
bread
going to make
without
some
the
banana.
raisins
So I'm
that I've
making
eaten.
gluten-free banana bread. It's really, really easy
Do
to
you
put
want to
together.
remind everyone, all our friends, that I've eaten the raisins?
Yes, he's eaten all the raisins. So you don't really want them any less brown or black than that.
Any
Because
more brown or black than that?
any less. They need to be this brown or black. Because
I'm
otherwise,
so confused. Do you need them browner or blacker or not?
even blacker than this would be better, but no less black than
That
this.
doesn't make any sense.
You wouldn't want them less black than this.
What does that mean? You wouldn't want
them less black.
I don't. You. What?
If they were less black than this, it wouldn't be good. Do you get it?
No.
Do you get it, subs? These are...
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, no, not really, because I prefer them a bit blacker.
Right. Okay, now I get you.
Because basically, they are a little bit too not unripe enough.
Flipping it. There's been so many negatives in this conversation.
Oh my God,
What are you
it's
gonna
hard.
do? You're mushing a banana.
Because you want them to be really
Oh,
as
the
soft
smell
as
of a
that.
banana is magical.
Because this is what's going to give you a lovely, yummy, moist, sweet banana bread.
Do you like mushing bananas?
Without putting any sugar in. So you've got all the fibre, the potassium, all of that. Yes, it's still fruit sugars, but you've got the roughage, you've got everything, got all the goodness of a fruit. Now, making this bread, again, remember guys, I know we keep saying this, we're not on a diet, we're on a different way of eating for life because we're not coming off it. So something like this is really nice to have. You want a treat. The only problem with this is going to be Mark trying to eat the whole one.
It's not true.
Because you don't eat the whole bread, babe. Because that would be really calorific. But like this, a slice, a nice thick slice you can have.
That reminds me of the banana sandwiches my nan used to make me.
Oh, I hate bananas.
And then she used to just sprinkle 2 tablespoons of sugar over the top in buttery white bread.
No, I wouldn't like that.
It was so delicious.
So in here, because Mark is not good with gluten, Maddie's not good with gluten, I've got gluten-free Dove's Farm self-raising flour.
I wonder if she's going for the soft apricot rather than the raisin.
I don't really think it would be nice, but... Okay, so then I'm going to put a teaspoon, well, half a teaspoon, because I put self-raising, of baking powder. I'm going to put, because whenever I can, I add a bit of nuts. Yes, this is calories. This is more calories. It'll be less calorific, so you don't have to put these in if you're on more of a calorie diet. But I like to get nuts into things because it's so good for us. And the girls won't just eat nuts. So wherever I can, like I put it in, like if I'm doing them oats, I just put a spoonful of almonds in so that they don't know they've got almonds.
So you like playing with bananas and nuts?
Give me bananas and nuts right now and I'll play with them.
Jesus Christ.
Right, so then to this, Mark said he fancies cinnamon today, but you could put ginger,
I think I prefer ginger.
about a teaspoon, too
You
late.
cinnamon and ginger?
Yeah,
Or
you
is that
could, but
too
then
much sort of
you could.
spiciness?
I'm going to put a teaspoon of,
Vanilla.
I think vanilla goes well in almost everything sweet, to be honest. I'm a bit of vanilla addict. This is my favourite vanilla extract because it's really, never use vanilla essence because it's not, that's so pungent. Oh, it's so kitcheny. It's just, it's so homely. It's so cosy. It's so wonderful. I'm just going to. You could put some sugar in as well if you've got a sweet tooth, but I'm just not going to because I don't think we need it with all those bananas.
Do you like
This
sugary
isn't
nuts
about-
and bananas?
I love sugary nuts. Sugary nuts and bananas. So, I'm going to put my egg in. I'm going to put my bananas in. See how quick this is to make?
That is quite quick.
And we're almost there. You notice it's got no butter. Oh,
Jesus. Baby, the butter,
Sorry.
the bananas and nuts have gone all over you.
there we go. Okay, just give it a bit of a stir.
You need to go harder.
Mark, now stop because that's too much. It's not funny now.
So my plan with this banana bread, is it banana bread?
Yeah.
My plan with this banana bread is to eat it.
Well, it's supposed to be separated into 8 slices.
Oh, right. What you make... Hey? Okay. But look. Oh, it smells so nice. The cinnamon and banana. Why does cinnamon and banana not go together more often?
A little pinch of salt.
Oh, a pinch of salt, eh?
Yeah, just that sweet, savoury, salty thing. I mean, you won't really taste it, but you would taste it if it wasn't there, sort of thing. So, now, the question is, do we put a little bit of dark chocolate Or do we just leave it like that? What do you want, Mark? Or do you want a bit of apricot? What do you want?
Apricot and dark chocolate?
No, one or the other. We're trying to get used to not having everything. We're just reducing how much we have, Mark.
Dark chocolate.
Okay. So a little bit of dark chocolate. Thank you, Miranda. That's from our friend Miranda. So just put nice little, tiny little bits in. Because we're using it actually. That's got to be a better way of doing this. So, you see, there's no fat in that. It's just a teeny bit of chocolate, just so you get a nice... You know what? If we weren't watching quite so much our calories, I'd love to put a load of pecans in there as well. Pecans would be nice.
Nothing like a pecan.
I love pecan nuts. I'm not very restrained with them.
I've heard that.
I say to myself, I'll put 5 in, and then I just can't help myself.
You're a bit
grab handfuls of them, and I just chuck them all in.
You're a bit of a pecan hussy.
Aye. Me my pecans.
You like a pecan, man.
I like a pecan. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Ooh.
Oh God, this is so... I know you always want me to do this in a way you can film it, but it's not the easiest. Can you move away? But you're very, very annoying.
Never says
you're
no.
very, very annoying when you're that close.
Oh, come on, guys. You must be able to smell that. Smell-o-vision. It's banana and cinnamon and vanilla and just lovely.
Coziness, cozy homeliness.
Oh, look at that. Doobie-doobie.
And my children just come in, turn up their nose at what I'm doing, and leave.
I know, it's true.
And don't want a kiss and don't want a cuddle.
Oh, I'll give you a kiss and a cuddle.
Right then.
Come on.
Okay, so then that goes in the oven for about...
6 days?
I'm going to check it in 45 minutes. It might need a little longer.
You're right, Chi-Chi.
There we go. No fat, no gluten.
No sugar.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. But we'll sort out that no fat thing by putting a load of butter on it.
No sugar?
No sugar.
Jesus. So I could eat all of that and not feel that guilty?
No, you can't eat all of that. You're going to have a real lesson in just having one slice.
What?
Yep.
One slice?
One slice.
I don't understand the word one.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to slice it up, and I'm going to cut you one slice, and then I'm going to cut up all the other slices, and I'm going to freeze them till they're rock hard solid.
But I'll just end up in the middle of the night sucking them. I know I will. Like a pacifier. Be sat in the corner dribbling like a madman.
Try. What can I do? I can only try.
Did you know there's a problem with YouTube tonight? We might not be able to get this vlog up. You might see this vlog tomorrow. You might not get this vlog.
We're so pissed off. We might not be able to post tonight.
Anyway, let's see what... I'm really looking forward to that. That looks really good, that banana bread.
So hopefully this will go up.
What did you just say? You're heading out tonight?
Yeah, really nice. I'm going to see Kay tonight. We're going to dinner and we're going to a restaurant, one of our favourite restaurants, one in Kay's. And I haven't been there for ages. And it's just one of those places where having a drink is so lovely. Because it's not just like a drink. The cocktails are so beautiful. They're all done. It's a really healthy restaurant. It's Bill Granger's restaurant. And they do really nice like cucumber vodkas and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, oh, I'm seeing Kay later. And I thought, oh, have a nice cocktail. And I thought, we'll be having a drink. But we don't get drunk together, but like a glass of wine or a gin and tonic or a little cocktail. Yeah, I think this is the most fucked off I've felt about not having a drink today since I've started. NTA's was all right yesterday without a drink. That little part of me just went, why don't I just have one drink? But then I'll have broken my challenge. And then once I've broken my challenge, then I'll break it again. No, I'm not having one. I'm not having one. But I really want one.
You're expressing the stream of consciousness I had around the raisins.
Yeah, except you gave in and had the sodding raisins.
Damn right, and the other packet.
2 packets of raisins. Mark.
Yay! I love you, Natal.
Here it is.
Ooh.
Remember, it's
Can
bread,
I prod it?
not cake, because you keep calling it cake. Now, you were supposed to get this out of the oven earlier, and I was in the bath.
Oh,
You
look,
didn't,
it's
did you?
melty. Oh, it's doughy. Ooh.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Smell it.
Cooked bananas.
Right, now I'm going to do a nice piece with a bit of butter, which you can enjoy, but you're not to have another piece. Do you hear?
This is it.
This is it. This
That
is
butter isn't wanting to hang around, is it?
it. There you go. Go on. It's bread, remember. It's not cake.
Yeah, no. It's doughy. It's lovely.
Do you not like it?
Yeah.
You want it to be sweet, don't you?
Not really sugar in it, is it?
No, it's bread. It's not cake.
I like the salty butter on it.
Think of it as bread, not
It's really
cake.
tasty. No, it's nice.
As bread.
Yeah, it's good.
Bread with chocolate and melted chocolate.
What am I actually supposed to do if this is left out like that? And not only is that left out like that, that is left out like that. So I automatically do something like that. And then it's doughy, it's heavy. Even though I know I will have to write this down in my food diary, I know that it's just going to go into my mouth. It's a sad inevitability to the way in which I can't help but eat everything that's nice in the house almost in one go.